Alrighty, Capricorn, how are you this evening? You are the last one in this bunch of readings I'm doing, so it's good to get to this point, but there you go. Okay, my name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. We're just going to do a basic spread and see what comes out, okay? This one is for my Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see where you're at. What are we opening with? The Ace of Wands, okay? To the Judgment card, and the challenge is the Knight of Cups. So this is your backstory or your recent past, okay? Ace of Wands speaks of newfound inspiration. So here in the recent past, something came along that got you fired up. All of a sudden you had more pep in your step, right? You were ready to get out of bed in the morning and go pursue something, okay? Judgment is in the center here. So there's something here about judgment being called. So possibly you got fired up about something to do with judgment, something to do with law, something to do with you wanting to right something that you felt was wrong. It could be from a political standpoint or it's from a criminal, I don't know. But there's something here about you wanting to call judgment on something and change, change policy, change a situation. Maybe at work you don't like the way something's done or written, I don't know, but you became very fired up about calling judgment on a situation that you felt was unjust, okay? The challenge became the Knight of Cups. The challenge became the fact that you were, maybe you started this, whatever transformation you were trying to cause here, you started it as part of a grouping or part of something that was bigger than you, but in the end it looks like it all kind of fell to you. It was all you. You were the one that was still standing there fighting. Everybody else wanted to take credit for it, but nobody else was still actually there doing the fighting, right? Just you. Okay, that's what I got on this part. Let's see. Okay, so that was your past. What are we at currently? I've got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Justice card. So we have Justice and Judgment here. So with the Knight of Swords here, this is you looking for clarity now. So you're trying to find clarity about something, about this situation, I guess. This feels like it's very work-related for some reason. Page of Cups in the center. Page of Cups is some sort of an apology. But it's one that's not really all that sincere. It's one that's very immature, like somebody that doesn't understand what they did wrong, but they're still saying they're sorry. So for instance, this would be like if this was, let's say at your job, there was some policy there that you wanted to have changed because you felt it was unjust. It's going to be changed. And this person's saying they're sorry, but they don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? And the changes aren't going to be what they're supposed to be. That's how this feels. Okay, the challenge here is justice. So the challenge is the fact that somebody's still trying to be unjust with this whole situation. In the near future, I've got the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Emperor. The Emperor is, let's just say this is a job, it is the boss then. This is the person in charge. And they are the challenge to this whole ordeal. The Five of Wands is speaking of there being some sort of competition here. Six of Wands is all about public recognition. In this case, I feel like this public recognition is positive for you. But it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, it looks like, because this Emperor is not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Emperors don't compromise. They don't change. Okay, what's on the bottom? The Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. This is going to boil down to decisions that you need to make about which direction you want to take with your life. I believe that this happening, this whole thing that's happened here, has happened as a catalyst to try to push you to take a leap of faith in a new direction, you know. Let's say you are working for a company, it's like it's trying to push you to branch out on your own or something. There's something here about you needing to be away from a toxic atmosphere, to start your own thing or run your own situation. What else do I got? Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Four of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles is you deciding how much you want to invest in something. I feel like you're going to invest in you. I really do. This feels like you're taking on a situation where you're going to be totally committed to building your own company or your own company. That's what it feels like. Four of Swords is you needing a minute to rest and to get your, get yourself put back together before you take off to do this. But, yep, that's what this looks like to me. I'm going to pull 3 more and do the days. I've got Knight of Wands. This is you being very passionate and fiery about what it is you want to do. Ace of Cups in this situation, and 9 of Cups too. I feel like this is not about love. This is about a job. This is about a career. It's about you building your own place, your own situation. And the catalyst to all this happening was this person being unfair. And you just can't stand for the unjustness of it all, All right, let me see what I got for the days of the week. It's really a pretty good read all in all because it looks like you have great success going this direction. Okay, for Monday, I got the High Priestess and the Chariot. This is you needing to lean on your intuition. You have to listen to that voice inside of you. Things are coming at you fast. You have to make decisions on your feet quick, so you need to listen to the intuition. Tuesday, I got Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. You're all up in your head about this, trying to build a new foundation for yourself. It's scary. I get it. Wednesday, I got you with the World and the 9 of Wands. You are very wounded by things that have happened in the past, but it looks as though that part of your situation is closing out, the wounding part. And Thursday, I've got the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. This is you being kind of scared and trying to still hold on to whatever's here in this place right here. 7 of Cups is telling you you have plenty of other options, If you're not happy in this place that you're currently at where things are askew, then it's best to leave and go someplace else, I think. Looks like you have plenty of opportunity to go in other directions, okay? All right, that's what I have for you this time, Capricorn. There you go. Okay, thank you.